Take a drive 42 miles east of Bend, and you'll pass right through the tiny rural town of Brothers. But don't blink. You'll miss it. Home to a post office / cafe / store that's sometimes open.
We don't all keep real regular hours because we don't know when somebody's going to stop, and we could sit here all the time and nobody would be here, so that's how that is.
The town is so small they skipped putting the population on the roadside sign and decided to go with elevation instead.
Those little houses right there are all of us.
But right in the heart of downtown, directly across from that post office / store / cafe, is Brothers School. The proud home of the K-8 Bobcats.
Last year we had 7 children. This year it looks like we will have 13.
A small rural school that received some big news earlier this week.
We are grateful that Oregon Department of Education has recognized that our rural schools just don't fit the guidelines of the larger communities.
On Tuesday, the Oregon Department of Education released new guidelines and health metrics, which will allow Brothers to open their doors to students and begin the school year with good old-fashioned, in-person, in-classroom learning.
Specifically here for Brothers, we're very fortunate with the size of the school. It's a really nice setup out here with the size of the playground, inside of the classroom area. That gives us ample space to be able to distance appropriately, use our personal protective equipment, sanitation guidelines, the hygiene guidelines that we'll follow regarding hand washing, the use of hand sanitizers, social distancing in the classroom and best practices, and we'll follow those because we're just thankful to be open.
For Principal Jim Bates and his staff, the focus now becomes preparing the school for the return of students.
Things are changing. Of course, COVID has made that change. We will now have a sanitation station here, and we will have a place on the wall for them to come in, sanitize their hands, or as they go out, they'll sanitize as well. And then that's going to be where I will take their temperature. Again, just check for cough, just check on them each morning. So it's not a lot different, but I will be more serious about what I check. So that's what it is. So, and this is our room. We have our little eating area here, and then it turns into our art area when we want to do art. Right behind here, this is usually where we have the youngest children meet. Our kindergarten, first grade, sometimes second grade meet in here. Right around the corner, we're real proud of our library. This is where the older grades often congregate when it's time for the grades to work together with a teacher. We do keep a cart, so with fewer children, we haven't always used it. We will use it very much this year because we will have this guard. So we'll roll that out and feed the kids. I think probably this year, in light of needing to separate children, we may have lunch out here sometimes because that would probably be a good idea.
So if all goes to plan, Brothers will have 13 kids back at school come September 8th.
There is something magical about the high desert, and Brothers School really exemplifies that. The hardworking families, friendly people, and there's just something really special about a rural school, and I'm glad to be a part of them.
It's a lovely place to be.
In Brothers, Eric Lindstrom, Central Oregon Daily News.